Marcus Hayes, Fight Hub TV, powered by the one and only Stagefront VIP. I'm here with Kenny Ellis. Coach Kenny, how you doing today?
I'm good, and yourself?
Real good. We just had the media workouts. Of course, Tank didn't work out today. Ryan didn't work out today. Biggest fight of both of their careers. What is your thought? Where are you personally this week mentally? It's Wednesday here. What's your thought process going into Saturday night?
Mentally, physically, the whole team is good. You know, we from Baltimore. This is a cakewalk for us. You know what I mean? We're going to be smart, but it ain't nothing we haven't seen, you know?
Ryan Garcia, arguably the hardest puncher that Tank Davis has fought. They're kind of up in the air. A lot of people up in the air about the way the fight is going to begin. If you had to estimate, what do you think the first couple of rounds are going to look like?
It depends on what Ryan do, you know what I mean? If he come out kamikaze, we going to handle that. If he come out boxing, we going to handle that. Smart. we going to be smart, though, you know? Whatever he bring, we ready for it.
Talking to Oscar De La Hoya a couple weeks ago, he let us know that he thought that this was basically like high-stakes chess, and that the first person that makes a mistake will be the one that loses the fight. What are your thoughts on that?
I disagree.
Why is that?
If Tank, let's just say Tank make a mistake, we're going to correct it. That's all. If he make a mistake, he's in trouble because the infliction going to come. Can he handle the infliction that we going to put on him? Tank is a freak for pain. We good over here.
And when we start talking about inflicting pain, Coach Ford, Calvin Ford, has let us know time and time and time again, we're not looking for the KO. I know I talked to you a couple weeks ago. You said, no, I'm looking for a KO. I want him to get him out of there as fast as possible. Tank's mindset, you said that Tank is big on pain. What makes you say that, and how can you tell that when you're watching Tank work out or fight?
I can't give all details, but yeah, he's got a high tolerance for pain, and I prefer the knockout because the quicker you get it over with, the less punches you have to take. You know what I mean? So I prefer the knockout.
Ryan Garcia, blinding left hook. Probably one of the most fast left hooks in the sport right now. How do you guys stay away from that big shot on fight night?
I don't want to get a game plan up, but we're not necessarily trying to stay away from it. Sometimes you got to go to the power. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I saw a couple of moves from Tank Davis in the media workout that were peculiar. It does look like he is looking to throw and get out of the way. But, yes, he looks like he's ready to stand in there with the fire. Can you talk to us about that a little more?
I can't go into details, but whatever Ryan bring, we got to answer for it. We got to answer for it.
We have never seen Tank take big shots. That leads us to not question his chin, but you've been around him a lot more than we all have. You've probably seen him eat punches in the gym. What is Tank's chin like?
Tank chin is like cast iron, man. And he takes shots. It's just that the average person will fall out from the shots that you see Tank take. You know, he took some shots, but he absorbed them good, you know, when he do get caught. Like a champion's supposed to, you have to overcome adversity. That's what champions do.
2 fights ago, we saw Tank Davis versus Pitbull Cruz, an attacking, hard-punching fighter. What do you think that he can take from the matchup with Cruz into the Ryan Garcia fights, or are they apples and oranges?
Tank was 50% in the Pitbull fight. He only had one hand. So going into the Cruz fight, he can take both hands.
How are his hands for this fight?
100%. He gonna plant them knuckles in Ryan Garcia's head. I'm keeping it 100, man. You gonna see.
After he plants the knuckles in Ryan Garcia's head, will a KO grow out of Ryan Garcia's head?
Exactly. We gonna stretch him. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. We're gonna stretch him.
Coach, if we could. When we start talking about, again, you've been around Tank for his whole boxing career. I've heard stories about Tank as a child. Calvin told me about him sleeping outside of the gym. Talk to us about Tank's level of dedication. When did you know that you had an extraordinary fighter on your hands in Tank Davis?
Yeah, it's been times when we pulled up to open up the gym and he was outside laying on the sidewalk, waiting for us to unlock the doors. Rain, snow, sleet, or hail, he was there. And he was the last one leaving at times, you know what I mean? His dedication was unreal, man. He just lit. If he could have, he could have spent the night. He would have spent the night in the gym. His dedication was unreal.
A couple of weeks ago, I got a chance to meet and talk to Tank Davis, his older brother, Michi. And he told me that a punishment that that grandma used to use for Tank was able to go outside. He was able to congregate with his friends, but she would just take the boxing gym away from Tank, and he would be in absolute agony. Do you remember those days?
I remember, and sometime we would punish him by making him spar everybody. So he would purposely go out and get in trouble just so he could spar everybody. So Tank is different, man. He's different.
Having known him for so long, having been around and with Tank Davis for so long, for those of us that don't know, what is something that we don't know or don't get to see from Tank Davis at other times? Like in the ring, we don't get to see his personality. What is his personality truly like?
Tank is a good person outside of the ring. He's a family man. He's a giving person. He helps people all the time, but the media don't put that part out. But Tank is a very good person at heart, man. Very good person, family man.
It hasn't really been brought up during the build up to the fight. I know that the questions will be looming once the fight is over, and this is the sentencing next month for Tank. Tank Davis possibly could be facing time. How do you guys keep him focused when such a large issue is looming after this fight?
Tank's been leaning. I tell people he's been leaning toward God lately. Behind the scene, media don't talk about that, but we put that in God's hand. You know, we cross that bridge when we get to it. But just trust and believe he'll be okay. He'll be okay.
Definitely. Well, Coach, we'd like to thank you for your time. And one last thing I wanted to get on before I did leave, your daughter. Your daughter is a fighter herself, sitting over there herself. The other day on the internet, Shakur Stevenson made a post and had mentioned your daughter and that he called her garbage. He said that she was not a good fighter. What's your response to that?
He didn't mean it. He was just trying to touch me in a way where he thought he was going to hurt me because I said something about his opponent, and he took it wrong and he got upset. But we since then got past that. We've been knowing Shakur since he was 10 years old. Good kid, hell of a boxer, and there's no love lost between us. Good, his whole entire team, good people. It was just a big misunderstanding.
Potential opponent for Tank Davis down the line, Shakur Stevenson. Provided that things go well, how excited would you guys be to lock horns with a fighter with the caliber of Shakur Stevenson?
It only makes sense because Shakur is part of the four kings of this era. So why bypass him? Not calling him out, but Shakur Stevenson, Devin, Haney, Lomachenko, it's only right to fight them next because this is their era. And then everybody else that come behind them can get in line. But the fight fans want to see them for. So we open for it.
How aware is Tank of that potential legacy with everybody that's in his weight class, with everybody that's proverbially in his way? What is Tank's attitude toward the other fighters as far as his competitiveness?
No offense. Again, he won all the smoke. We ain't ducking nobody. He won all the smoke. So whoever has the courage to step up next, we'll take him.
Well, there you have it, folks. A brave camp. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Coach Kenny Ellis, thank you for your time, Coach. We look forward to talking to you more this week.
Thank you for having me on.
Take care.